Hello student, in this video lecture we are going to discuss about the trachea. Trachea is also called the windpipe. It is a cartilaginous tube that contains the larynx that connects the larynx to the bronchi of the lungs, allowing the passage of air, and so it is present in almost all air breathing animals with lungs. Okay, trachea extend from the larynx to the primary bronchi. At the lower end, the trachea is divided into two primary bronchi at the site of carina. Carina is the point where trachea divides into two. Here it is. It is the carina. Its larynx. It extended from the larynx to the carina. ठीक है, carina is a site from where trachea divides into two parts, two primary bronchi, left and right. Okay, next one is trachea. At the top of trachea, the cricoid cartilage attached to its larynx. The trachea is formed by the number of horse-shaped C-shaped rings joined together vertically by the ligament over their substance and by the tracheal muscles at their ends. The C-shaped cartilaginous rings that are on the trachea, the open shape of the C-shaped rings is in front of the esophagus, so that provides the extension that helps in the provide to the extension of the esophagus. In adult, the trachea has an inner diameter of about 1.5 to 2 centimeter, and the length is about 10 to 11 centimeter, wider in males than the females. It begins at the bottom of larynx and ends at the carina that we will discuss. The trachea surrounded by 16 to 20 rings of hyaline cartilage. These rings are 4 mm high in the adult, incomplete and C-shaped. Ligaments connects that ring. The tracheolaris muscles connects the end of the incomplete ring and runs along the back wall of the trachea. The trachea passes by many structures of the neck and chest along the course. In front of the upper lies connective tissue and skin. Several other structures passes over the trachea, such as jugular arch, jugular vein, sides of front of upper part of the trachea. The sternohyoid and sternothyroid muscles strengthen along its length. The thyroid gland also strengthens across the upper trachea with the isthmus. Behind the trachea, along its length side, the esophagus, followed by the connective tissue and the vertebral column. Next, we will discuss about the blood supply of trachea. The upper part of trachea receives and drains blood through the inferior thyroid artery and vein. The lower trachea receives blood from the bronchial arteries. The main function of trachea: the trachea serves as a passage of air, moist and warmth it while it passes into the lungs, and it protects the respiratory surface from the accumulation of foreign particles. The trachea is lined with the moist mucous membrane layered composed of cell containing small hair-like projections called cilia. The mucous membrane produces the mucus that help to moist the trachea and prevent the entry of foreign particles. It's all about the trachea. If you have any doubt, you can consult with me. Thank you students. Thank you very much.